Good afternoon, everybody. Supreme Family Garden here, and today I am bringing you guys to my secret garden. All right, now I don't think I've ever showed you guys my Java Takaba tree and my Pawpaw tree. This is what a great friend of mine, Claudiu, has bought me. It has not started to sprout up yet, any new growth. Oh, actually, yes it is. It's doing okay. This is a Pawpaw, guys. All right, now if you look here, I'm not gonna dig up what else is under here, but in this area, guys, you know me, all I have is a lot of fish planted in this area, but I'm gonna show you the soil, okay? Okay, now one of my friends called me and they told me that they had a lot of compost again today. So I went up and I got a lot of it. See here, guys, this is Pawpaw 23, the Pawpaw tree. Thanks so much, Claudiu. May God bless you and your family, my brother. All right, and again, guys, this is all I do is this right here. Compost, and leaves. Now, I raked a big area in my yard, and this is probably about 2 months ago. And there was probably about 40 wheelbarrow loads of just leaves that I put in this area, and it's already starting to break down. Like right here, it was probably like 20 of these. This is organic, fat-free milk. They gave me like 8 cases of these. So I poured it all out there. Last year I did the same thing, okay? Now, what we're gonna do here in my secret garden is, now if you look here, now we have the solar rocks, one's facing that way, one's facing that way. And inside of this palm tree, there's lights. So at night, it's actually solar powered, okay? So it illuminates. And inside of each one of these trees, there's little boxes of solar lights, okay? I'm gonna show you my Java Takaba tree. Now, I'm actually gonna prune this baby because she was, I planted her somewhere like a year ago, and I forgot she was there until I started raking. I'm like, oh, snaps, because I covered the entire tree for the winter. But what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna snip it back a little bit, cut off a lot of these dead, dying, disease things on this baby. All right, now I'm gonna try and clean this area because my wife wants to start coming over here reading. So instead of me just doing a chop and drop, I'm gonna do a chop, drop, and snip. New garden word alert: chop, drop, snip. Remember this, guys. So you can chop it, drop it, snip it up so it doesn't look as hideous. All right. Now these Java Takabas, these babies like the moist soil. They don't like to be dried out at all. So if you see here, this is my drip irrigation. So I'll turn this on a couple times a week just to make sure it keeps my hedges and everything nice and green and keep moisture in this area, okay? I mean, she still has all the pine needles and everything that I covered her with, but she made it through the winter. So that's all I can actually thank God for, you know, give her a chance to fight another day. All right, and again, guys, eggshells. Okay, now I'm gonna show you some of the soil in this area. And remember, guys, this type of soil, you cannot buy it. These, look at this, guys. This is stuff that you have to make this. All right, and let me snip over here a little bit to get this baby. I'm gonna make it pretty looking. All right. All right, now over here, guys, what we're gonna do is, this is actually one of my what's that tree called, honey? Papaya plant that I actually I dug up, I transplanted from one part of the yard over here because this is actually shadier than that for the cold season. So that way I don't have to keep trying to protect things, okay? And over here, this is actually a Valencia mango tree, okay? Now remember guys, we did get down into the the mid-20s this year, a few nights. I did not cover these plants over here, but what I did do, I didn't prune a lot of these. I just let it come over so the overbrush would try to protect it for the most part. I did lose a few limbs, so if you can see, I did have to snip it back a little bit. But see here guys, where she was hidden back here, the cold didn't affect it as much. All right, now right here, this is how we feed this stuff. See here guys, these are like Brussels sprouts, okay? Just take them out here, slide this back like that, put these babies in here, cover these up so it looks nice. Take yourself some coffee grounds and stuff, sprinkle a layer of that out here just to detour bugs and stuff like that, and there you have it. The soil is so good guys. I want you to see this. This is a tree that I just stuck in the ground, okay? This is a loquat. Now watch this. Oh, yep, she's still alive, guys. Look at it. No rooting hormone or anything, okay? And she's still alive. Snip it back a little bit now. All right. Now what else I have going over here? Let me move some of this back. Off of these, I had it covered up very heavily for the winter months, trying to protect it. Now I'll let it breathe a little bit better. Okay. And now like with some of these here, now I'll do this. I'll cut these, and again, I'm gonna snip them up. Chop, drop, snip. Remember, new gardening word alert. And remember, you heard it here first. All right. Put this over here out of the way, just to try and keep it somewhat nice, because this area is out by the road, so a lot of people look over here when they walk by, so we want to try and keep it on the up and up. Okay. All right, now with the same here, I'm just going to snip this off just to get more adequate sunlight for these mango trees back here in this corner. Remember, chop, drop, snip. Chop, drop, and snip. All right? You like my new word, honey?
Sure do.
I know you do. All right. What else did we have over here, honey, that we was gonna... Oh, yeah. This here, guys, this is actually my, I think it's a lilac avocado tree. And again, guys, I did not cover this back in this section, okay? Is it a lilac? Yep, a lilac.
Lula.
Oh, Lula. All right, now look at the blossoms on this, guys. I think she would have produced a lot better had I actually covered it, because if you look here, she's bouncing back, but she's not as healthy had I thrown a tarp over it. Also, guys, for next winter, or if you're in the colder months, my neighbor, what he was doing, he actually was just taking a blanket to cover his plants, and I told him, take a blanket, cover the plants, and put plastic on top so that's where it's insulated, okay? Because you don't want the blanket to get cold laying on top of your plants, because then it's like once the sun comes up, it's still going to keep that cold inside of that plant. Also over here, guys, this is some onions. Onion. We don't need any of these for tonight.
Yeah, don't.
No, don't compost them?
No.
You want to eat them, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm going to just throw these ugly ones over there, okay? Hear that, my guy? Hear that, guys? My wife's like, don't you do that. And over here, I'm actually gonna take this citrus tree out because I've been neglecting this tree like crazy. Because if you look here, I had so much mulch in this area that, you know, this thing's gonna get, it's not gonna be doing what it's supposed to. It's like an extra foot of mulch around this thing. See that, guys? Look at that. Don't do this. Pay attention to the trees. There we go. Get you some sunlight, baby. She's like, Daddy, that's why I didn't give you any fruit. I couldn't breathe. All right. Also, guys, I'm going to show you something. All right, now right here, guys, I'm going to show you something, okay? Again, put your pride to the side. Go to your local market. Talk to the manager. Guys, like, this will save you guys, especially those who live on a homestead and you're trying to be. Hey.
You have the snippers in your hand, babe.
No, I want to get it myself. I can't let this one whip me. Guys, you ever get like that? You're like, I don't care if it snaps my hand off. I'm not. Anyway, I got probably like 40 bags of this old lettuce from my buddy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna throw this out, just like this. Okay. Now this is Creole mix: onions, green peppers, carrots, different things like that. All right? And I'm gonna do the same thing. And this here, eggshells, a gardener's best friend right here. Just gonna throw these babies out, just like this here. Sprinkle a whole lot of them on little Claudiu. Now guys, there's worms and stuff like that over here that I dug up the other day that are huge. I mean huge. All right. Oh. Then what I'll do is I'll grab this shovel and I'll lightly sprinkle my mulch right on top of a lot of this stuff. That way it's it'll look nice. Now guys, don't laugh at my wheelbarrow, because this has been in the family for about what, 12 years, baby?
Mm-hmm.
No wheels or nothing, but I make those kids use it like no tomorrow. This is all you guys have to do, guys. It's like replenishing your soil. So like, for instance, my wife, we just planted carrots and some bell peppers. But what I did, I transported soil from here in a different other area. So by me adding the compost to it, all it's doing is replenishing. So that's why I keep adding more and more to it. That way we don't have to go out and go buy this stuff, okay? Now guys, remember, one thing about this, you can't be lazy with a garden, all right? Because today, I'm tired. Didn't want to do this. But she wants me to make this area so she can come out here and relax. All right. I was gonna go watch fishing on TV since I couldn't go, but I gotta come out here and shovel mulch. Now she doesn't want to even barbecue that coon. I mean that thing for me tonight. All right, guys. I'm gonna show you this experiment that I tried, right? Follow me, honey. Yeah, just follow me. What I did was I caught some I put some animals. All right, I'm listening to Lead Farmer, right? Somebody ran over a possum, so I took the possum. I dug probably a 4-foot hole. So I'm like, okay. Anyway, I never had mulch in this area, so I said, okay. I started digging the hole because I didn't want anything to dig up the possum. Okay, now I didn't kill the possum. I don't eat those. But I figured, you know what? If it works on Bonita the Beast, it'll work on my tree. Guys, I bought this tree probably about 3 years ago. This tree was about 3-4 foot tall, probably about 2-3 foot wide, okay? In 3 years, look at this tree, guys. Look at this tree. This is a beautiful date palm. All right. Now what I wanted to do is actually illuminate this at night, but I don't have enough wire to run because I would like uplighting on this for the outside of the property. But if anybody know where I can get some cheap uplighting, about 100 yards of it, leave it in the box below, and then I can look it up. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that, man, I planted a dead animal and mulch, nothing else, because this side of the property I really don't fertilize it. Just coffee grounds, that's about it. But now guys, I'm not gonna recommend anybody burying a damn dead possum underneath nothing. But I think that possum made this thing grow, man, because I had no fertilizer on this one. I think maybe once I might have sprinkled something out here, but it wasn't nothing major. All right. And again, I do have the drip irrigation. Let me show you back here that runs through all of the runs through everything. Okay. So I'm sure that's very beneficial for this tree. All right, guys. Thank you so very much for watching Supreme Family Garden. May God bless each and every one of you. Take care of yourselves. Remember, guys, chop, drop, snip.